for the weekend to get out, breathe, decompress a little bit from the work week. Hey Sherry, how are you? So I got something new here tonight. I got a tablet to hopefully be able to read the comments a little better, faster. My laptop has been having all kinds of issues, so hopefully we can do this and it'll be a little easier. I was trying to I just got it yesterday, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. I am kind of new at all this. Let's see if I can pull it up here. I was running a little late. I thought I was going to be pretty late getting on here, but I knew it was a little too late to kind of get it together, so. Well, let's see. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Brian. Hey, Tanette. Hey, Raven. Hey, Alligator. Second here. Oh, looks like I missed a few of you there. Hey, Effie. Hey, Sidewinder. We'll get to some comments here shortly. Am I coming through okay? I also got my microphone hooked up. Maybe get a little better sound here. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Barry. Going to the danger zone. Yep, you got it. Highway to the danger zone. What's going on here? Oh, this is the problem I've been having to do. I converted everything from the channel, or not transferred, but I tried to copy everything straight up to this so I'd be able to do this more easily. Let's see here. Might have to... I haven't had much practice with this, so again, you have to bear with me. Sorry about the Reese's iced coffee. Yeah, it really wasn't that good. I tried to, I think I had over expectations for it. I had a feeling that it was going to taste just like a Reese cup, and it sure did not. It was far from it. Let's see here. Here we go. Probably have to hit myself on mute here. There we go. Let's see. Live chat. There we go. Wow. All right. Hey, Carolina. Hey, Corey. Sorry if I missed you before. Hey, Mark Gillick. Hey, Danno and Jess, how was your week? Busy. We've been really busy. Again, we do have a lot of people on the channel now, so I know I haven't been getting to... I do get to everybody's comments, but it does take me a lot longer these days to get to them because I try to do like 50 comments at a time. To respond to 50 comments takes me about 30 to 40 minutes, so trying to work it all out. Happy Friday to you, Cheryl. Hey, Dawn Bonome, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Tracy Muckenfuss, how are you? John Golden, hi Danno, I enjoy your videos. Thank you very much. If I happen to miss any comments, just comment again or something once we get caught up. Like I said, we have a lot of people on here, so I try to keep up with real time if I can. Corey says, Danno, can't wait to see Top Gun Maverick. It is awesome. It is a great movie. I loved it. Me and Jess loved it. Hey, Rick. How are you, buddy? Jill Hoffman, good evening to you. tried to get like a little stand for this thing. I had to end up ordering one on Amazon because I'm not going to pay a fortune. We just got like a cheap one. But it'll be nice to have here in the future, especially like when we're traveling or doing something like that. Be easier to use this than to use the laptop. And it's impossible to use the phone for comments. I mean, because they keep disappearing and, and I like to get to everybody. Furman Family Adventures, what's up, Dave? I see you changed your profile picture. Alligator Mouth says, for those who've seen Maverick, how was the music soundtrack? Just as good as the original. I won't say nothing, no. I won't spoil nothing. I mean, really, if you haven't seen it, you have to see it at the theater. This is one you have to see at the theater. The soundtrack's awesome, though. I like how they kind of updated everything a little bit. Liberty Township lad, what's up, buddy? How are you? Shannon Libby, howdy Danno. Hope you and Jess are having a great evening. We sure are. Glad it's Friday. We made it. It has been a very long week. Hey, Strive Research, how are you? Yes, she got the guard stitch. Collection complete. Glad it's over. Kathleen Ross, hey, how are you? MJ Hoss, how you doing? We're always preparing for the future. Always. Sandy Pfeiffer, I think there's a tipping point with number of subs and answering. You know, it really is. And for those of you who have been here through the whole 2 years of our channel so far, just know that I do think about all of you guys all the time, and everybody. We got a lot of new viewers, and I try to respond to everybody, and it it takes a lot of time. I can see now why a lot of YouTubers who get big, like why they just don't respond. It's not that they don't want to, it's that it's pretty much impossible. I have a feeling at some point it's going to be hard for me to even respond to the comments. I think maybe I've seen some YouTubers like leave like a heading of comments or like they pin their comment on the top. In the future, I may have to do something like that because I do these videos every day. It does take up a lot of time to respond to all the comments, but me and Jessica do read through all of them because we definitely want to keep up with everything that everyone across the country and the world of things that are missing in the stores or things that we're having trouble, prices going up. We want to keep tabs on all this stuff, especially with the gas right now because the gas is getting insane. Some of the prices I've been hearing. What is up with Illinois? Illinois, we got a lot of viewers from Illinois, and their gas is, some of it's up near $6 a gallon. Ours hit $5.09, and I swear it's like we saw a little down the road, it was at $5.19. Like, we're gonna have to start driving a little less, guys. I mean, it's the only thing that's gonna stop the gas prices from going up is for everybody to kind of maybe not drive as much as you normally do. I don't know. I mean, I know that's what it took in 2008. A lot of people were off the road because the prices were getting ridiculous. It's even surpassed 2008 tenfold. And, it's getting crazy. Hey, Jason. PFAM5, what's up, buddy? What is happening? I still gotta watch your wife jumping out of the airplane. That, I'm sure that was pretty awesome doing the skydiving. Let's see. Well, this isn't as easy as I thought it would be. I'm going to have to probably set this up a little differently in the future, but wanted to have this because my laptop just keeps, I don't know, it keeps having issues, and it has that thing, YouTube hasn't done the update. It had an update for a while, but when I use the mouse and I click on one, it'll just, bam, it'll go all the way down to the bottom of the comments, and then I'm having to search all the way through to try and find where I left off. And that could be in part because we have a lot of people on the channel now, which I am very grateful for. We're growing faster than I thought we ever would have, and everybody is participating in the channel, and that is what we wanted. You know, we wanted everybody to come together on here so that we can work together and try and help each other in ways that you know I kind of imagined we could on a social media platform for the events going on during these times. Let's see here. Nancy B, hello. Get to some of you guys here. I don't like to get too far behind here. Wendy Candorin, hello. Are you and Jess stockpiling to take advantage of low prices when you see them? Absolutely. You know, basically when you see us going for the sales, a lot of the stuff that we show, unless I mention that you guys have asked about it, those are the things that we're looking at. I mean, and let me be clear about something too. And Liberty Township lad, you brought this to my attention, and I appreciate that. I did go to Kroger Marketplace today for a couple reasons. One, the sales, there are so many different sales at Kroger right now. I want to make sure that I'm getting all this stuff out to you guys, why they still have it available, because I have a feeling prices are going to be going up again here very shortly. So especially when you see a store like Kroger having a massive sale like this, that's probably what's going to happen. And we see all these stickers that say low price. It's the regular price, but it says low price on it. You better believe that's going to be going up here soon. That's basically them hinting at you that get it now before it goes up to $5.49 like that Swanson chicken has at Kroger. Now that's on, I know a lot of you guys out there buy that stuff up, and it is on sale, digital coupon for $4.49 this week. And that's too much. That's too much. This is why I do these videos every day. Okay, because we know that there's cheaper out there right now. Like at Walmart, we saw it for $3.28 for a can. Now that could be wrong. That could be a mistake because they may have not have changed the sticker price yet. But while it's there, you know, and there's been talks on it. I don't know how it is from state to state. Okay, I don't know how it is. But here in Cincinnati, at least, I know for a fact, if you put the sticker price on there, they have to honor it. They can't say, they can give you the price and then go and then change the sticker, which is what they should do. But they have to give it to you for that price. It is false advertising. I know a lot of people say that, no, it's not false advertising. They can do whatever they want. No, they not around here they can't. You're in a public place that sells public products for people that are welcomed in as an advertising sale. You have to honor that. You know, it's not like a garage sale or something, you know, but even at that, it's like people have to be... Somebody was saying earlier on the channel today that people will honor it for their word and so that you come back and shop. They're honoring it because they have to. I've never seen otherwise. Not around here anyway. In Ohio, it is a law. You can get in a lot of trouble if you false advertise something. You know, and you better believe Kroger's isn't going to get caught false advertising anything. And what I was saying about our buddy on here who mentioned it earlier, that Maxwell House price was completely wrong. It was a mistake. They messed up on their codes, which we didn't see the QR code because it was a little over $3. And I thought that was kind of funny too. And you know, we saw it in the video. We saw what they did. But I went to Kroger Marketplace today and they had ripped the stickers off. You could tell that it was still on sale for $8.69, down from $8.99. But you could tell that they had gone by and cut that $3 price off, even at Kroger Market. So two different Krogers, they had those up there, and I bet you people were buying those up like crazy. And yeah, that's why they did it. They were like, oh no, we're taking a huge hit here. But they had to honor those prices. I wish I would have got some. I had a feeling there was something up with that. Okay, so the comments, let's see. Well, they're just rolling. We got everybody on tonight. Chris Stapleton, hello, buddy. Wow. Yeah, gas prices are just ridiculous. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Cat Lady Life, hello. Are you not wanting me to use your name anymore, Cat? I don't know if that's why you changed your name or not. Or if you just like that name better. But if you're doing that for privacy, because I know your name, but I won't use it if you don't want me to. Corey says, Danno went into Big Lots yesterday and they had a Black & Decker toaster for $34.99 that is probably 4 years old. I mean, if it's still new out of the box, it's awesome because, yeah, I saw one at Kroger. It was like $50, so as long as it's brand new. And Big Lots, the one thing, they'll honor anything. And I think you have, like, what is it, 90 days? 90 days to bring it back if something's wrong. They're one of the few companies that still honors that. Now, Walmart has their 30-day thing, which is cool because most places don't even do that anymore. Let's see. Yeah, any of our moderators, if you happen to catch anything tonight, I appreciate it. I am getting used to this tablet here. I'm glad I got it, but yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. It is a lot easier to use this than the laptop, so this will be something good in the future where hopefully once I get pretty fast on it, I can spin through some comments here. Because you guys know me. I like to respond to everybody, but you know, we get everybody in here. It's a little tough. Again, if I miss anything, we always try to keep up with real time now so that if anybody comes in, you know, I'm not tracking like an hour behind like I was because that was getting a little crazy. Liberty Township Lad says, yeah, the Maxwell House is only $1 off digital, making it $7.49. Kudos if anyone got the $3.69 honored. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, and the funny thing too is that at Kroger Marketplace, it's not even that. They don't even have a digital coupon on it. At least it doesn't say it. So, yeah, it may be one of those, because I know what they're trying to do is automatic uploads. And what that is, we had a lot of questions on this. Now, me and Jess have run into this where, hey, DJI. Oh, you're good, buddy. So, Kroger's just doing this thing to where they will send out to everyone with a Kroger Plus card. So, it will automatically be loaded on your Kroger Plus card. There's two issues with this. One, you're not going to see it. Like you'll go to click on it, you'll have to look into the stuff that you have clipped, like the coupons that you're clipping on the app, the deals, the coupons onto your Kroger Plus card. Okay, and what I don't like about this is it's like if it's already uploaded, you're thinking you're not getting the deal, you know, it's wasting your time and all that stuff. And nobody seems to know about this right now. So it's something that, I mean, I wish they would do this for everything. It's like, do it for every product or none of them because you're confusing everybody. So when you go to the store, when you go to Kroger, you check your Kroger Plus account and go to your My Cart, like what's in your cart. And it will come up in there the different items that were already pre-uploaded on everybody's card. I think that's what they were trying to do with the Maxwell House because there's no QR code for it and there was a price mix-up, so they just, you know, did whatever with it. So maybe it's one you can clip now. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked at it. Barry Cooper says, hit the thumbs up for the channel. Thank you very much, buddy. Give a round of applause for our awesome moderators, keeping the channel together. Oh, I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Erwin Schuler, are you going to go live every week now? I like when you go live. We go live every week at 7:30 p.m. unless I change it. Otherwise, I try to put it out a couple hours early. But yeah, we're out. There will be a couple times during the summer where I'm probably going to have to skip the live show or maybe do it a different day just because we have some things going on, but I will let you guys know. But for the most part, it is every Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Barg Vlodguk. I hope I said that right. Hi, where do you get the doll? Are the souvenirs? Oh yeah. This is all Jessica's Disney / Squishmallow collection behind me here. We are limited on space, but something prettier than me to look at in the background. Let's see. Alicia Luca, hello to you. That's why I want that stand so I can kind of. Shannon, yes, I agree. I'm not a Maxwell House fan either. Never have been. I know some people that are. I feel like if I use Maxwell House, because if I'm gonna drink, Folgers is what I usually drink if I drink ground coffee. Usually Folgers. I mean, it's kind of my fallback. Like that's what I grew up. My mom, she drank Folgers, still does, and it's the best. Nothing like waking up with Folgers in your cup. This is Starbucks though. Let's see. Barbara Vance. Oh no, I'm late. My first time here. That's okay. We usually stay on for about an hour and a half. Dawn Bonhomme says, I am not a coffee snob. I like and buy Aldi coffee. I tried some of the Beaumont coffee. I thought it was pretty good. Not very strong, but you can always add a little more. DJI says, Danno, let's plan a trip to Pigeon Forge during December if you can. That would be awesome, but December is always tough for us, man. Maybe like November. Let's do November. Or October. November would be good. It would either have to be November or, I don't know, maybe early January. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I hate driving down there during that time because you never know when we're going to have a big snowstorm or something. Corey says, go moderators. You know it. You guys are awesome. Philip Evans, good value instant coffee is good enough for me. I've never tried it. I've never tried great value. I've never tried any great value coffee. Wait a minute. No, I think I have. It's been a while. Let's see. Barbara Vance, hello. Edith Cunningham, happy Friday to you. Again, I am doing this. It's kind of all new to me here on this new tablet I got here. I got this specifically for the channel here, just for our live shows, really. Probably do some other things with it. I don't know, but really wanted to make it easier to communicate. This will be easier in the future, but it's my first time using it, so like literally got it yesterday, and it's nice. I mean, I got a bigger one, got a really good deal on it at Walmart when I was at Walmart the other day. Let's see. Keeping it positive. Hello. How are you? I only drink Seattle's Best nowadays. I used to drink Maxwell House. Seattle's Best is okay. I've had it. John Golden, hello. Aldi Dark Roast Sumptra is great. $6.19. I'll have to try that. Tried the donut shop. I thought that was really good. I want to try that midnight something. I almost bought that the other day, but I was in kind of a hurry and let's see. I know I missed a bunch of comments at the beginning again. Just comment again because we got to keep up in real time here. Empty Nester says, right, Folgers is where it's at. I love Folgers, but the prices on it have gotten pretty insane. However, Sam's Club. I need to go to Sam's Club. I want to try and work out some deals with some of these stores. Not a deal. I'm giving them an awful lot of advertising. What I want is for them to give me like a bunch of coupons that we could just randomly send out to you guys. I think that would be really cool. I am talking to a couple people with Kroger's about doing something like that. I don't know if they'll agree to it, but it'd be cool. It'd be something to get more talk about Kroger's on the channel. I really want to do some of that with Sam's Club. I would love to do something where like, hey, let me get some free memberships here to pass out to some people, and I'll do another video for you. Something. DJI says I can do November. Just message me about it. Yeah, man. We'll have to figure that out. That's too far away for me to think, but that would be fun. Definitely be awesome. I'd like to go sooner than that. Let's see. Tracy Muck and Fuss. I drink whatever's on sale. Yeah, I mean, I am not too picky. Well, I am picky, but I have multiple different brands of coffee that I can go with. I do go with the sale. I do. Alicia Lucas says, Nestle Taster's Choice. Taster's Choice is really good. It is going up in price. We saw that it went from $7.19 to $7.99. I believe that was at Meijer. And, it's... Nothing surprises me anymore. Owen says, I love the stuffed animal. Stitch back here? Yeah, he's watching you guys. Making sure everybody keeps in line. I need to try and switch one of these out every week. We got a bunch of them. Liberty Township Lad says Maxwell House usually runs better and more often sales than Folgers. So that's what we get most of. Oh, hold on, I missed something. My issue with Maxwell House right now is that I feel like their coffee just went up because it could. They saw that Folgers was raising their price to a ridiculous amount, and they're like, well, we're just going to charge $8.99. I don't consider Maxwell House a premium coffee at all. Like, I mean, even if you drink Maxwell House, you got to agree with me that it is very weak coffee. I'm not that big of a fan, and for it to be $9 for, and I do believe it's smaller. I know the Folgers ones are smaller, but I've never paid too much attention to the Maxwell House until as of late when it's just started booming in price. Kroger's raised their coffee prices too. Now their big cans are $7.29. Those were $6.99, and even that was too high. People are going to quit buying Kroger. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Keep up the great work, Danno. God bless. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We really appreciate that. It's so awesome. You guys are so good to us, and everything we do. I feel like every day, when reading your guys' comments, we get a lot of heartfelt comments. Jessica reads your comments too. She doesn't respond like I do, but we will sit here and chat about them. Talk about what we need to look for in the stores and stuff like that. There's a lot more behind the camera that you guys don't see. And we really appreciate all your guys' kind comments and support of the channel. And by support, I mean just being here for each other, being here, talking with each other, getting to know each other. Sometimes I read comments, and I've said this before, but we have a lot of new viewers, so I always like to mention, we have a lot of people that become friends on this channel, and they're helping each other out. Like, I've seen a couple people from Missouri who is on one side of Missouri, and then another one's on another side of Missouri, and they're comparing prices, and then they just become friends, and it's like we're becoming friends in different parts of the world, not just the States here, the world. We have a lot of people from all over the world that, even if they don't have the same prices of like what we have, it's fun to, it's interesting and it's fun to compare prices with England and Australia and France, Ireland, all these different places where everybody's watching and we're all comparing prices of what things are around the world. And I just think that is really interesting. I think that's really cool. And this is why I can never keep up with the comments, because I get on here and gab and gab and gab. That's why I need you in here, Jess. Let's see. I do need to find a way to make the font on this bigger. J.R. Swackhammer. Hey, buddy. How are you? Philip Evans says, tablets are easy. Simply take 2 and call me in the morning. Oh, that's good. Barry says, do you guys plan on going and watching the latest Jurassic World movie? We saw it last night. We were the first show. It was good. It was good. I don't want to talk about it because a lot of people are probably haven't seen it yet. But yeah, you'll like it, Barry. It is why I will say I don't know if it's net. Yeah, okay, it's cool to see at the theater. I don't think it's one that you have to see at the theater. Not like Top Gun. Top Gun you have to see at the theater. And you'll know why. All the jets and the fighter jets and all that stuff. They really do a good job in that movie of the surround sound and really putting you in the fighter jets and all that. It's really cool. Let's see. Hey, Deborah. Deborah Litwalk says, have you ever heard of liver mush? And if I'm in Michigan, where can I get it? For all you do, love, love, love you guys. Are you going fishing? I mean, that's the only thing I've ever known to use liver mush for. Because I was going to say, like, I don't know what kind of... being up near Lake Superior there, I would check some of the bait shops, because they probably got it. As far as, like, in the grocery stores, yeah, I don't know. You can get liver, and, I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. Cheryl says, is anyone getting messages from WhatsApp? No, it's a bot, but it irritates the heck out of me. Yeah, don't ever respond to those. Anything. I get them and I don't know, don't even click on them, just swipe them off, delete them. Let's see. Shannon Levy says, I used to be a Starbucks girl, but I've discovered that Aldi coffee is just as good and much, much cheaper. I am still kind of exploring the Aldi coffee world. So, still... But yeah, the Beaumont was okay. I'm looking forward to trying some of the more higher quality coffees they got. I start off cheap. I start cheap, and then I'll go with one. I've always been this way. I always try to find the sales. I'll wait for the sale to come out, but it doesn't look like that stuff's ever going to go on sale, so. The Donut Shop one was good. That was really good. Alligator Mouth says, Great Value Coffee has to be produced by some other coffee company. Who do you think it is? I don't know. It's a good question. Kathy K says, has anyone seen Cream of Rice lately? No, I've seen Cream of Wheat. I feel like you can find that at Walmart. I don't think that's something like because I would notice that at Kroger or Meijer. That's something you might have to get at Walmart. Oh, Shannon says, Danno, the Aldi Midnight Blend is awesome. Yes, that is the one I want to try. Good. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it looks good. I'll tell you, I don't want to say that advertising is everything, but when you look at that bag of coffee, it just looks awesome. Anything that looks awesome like that has to be awesome. I don't know. I mean, it looks like they put a lot of effort into the advertising on that bag. But you almost wish that it was, like now seeing that and everything, it's like the price would be a lot lower if it was just in like a brown bag or something. But that's what sold me on. I don't know why I didn't get it. I'm picking it up next time. I'll try it. I'll let you know. Let's see. Ray J, hey buddy, $1.50 General. Lily says a Dollar General is finally coming in my area. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Dollar General, I feel like it's very hit or miss. A lot of the stuff we're finding, it's not that it's like Target. I don't want to like compare them to Target or anything, but they are slow to change the stickers. Less employees working there, and they're very quick to change the prices. Kind of like Family Dollar. We noticed a lot of Family Dollar prices that were like everything I took up there. But I mean, that's why we do what we do. And they almost got me a Dollar General, but I went back in there and said, no, no, no. You guys charged me $1.25 for these, or $1. And they changed it right away. As soon as one guy was doing that, she was going and changing the stickers. So sometimes they probably just wait till they run into that. I just feel bad for all the people that are probably spending a lot of money. Like that thing at Target. You know, the one thing that it's kind of upsetting because, you know, it's like they're Progresso soups. People are probably in there buying 10, 20 cans at a time because it's $1.50. They're $2.99 a can at Kroger right now, which is right down the street. So, you know, people are shopping at Target to try and save on other things. And I know this because I talk to a lot of people. You know, I know that, oh, well, you know, most of the reasons why people are at Target getting groceries at all, usually snacks. But because they're saving $1 on each item. There are things at Target where you can save more money than than Kroger on some items. Not most, obviously, but a lot of it you can. Thank you, Barry. I don't know what went on there, but it's gone. This is another thing that eats up a lot of the comments. I need to start. I didn't put the subscribers only on the channel. I heard that's not good to do. But I may do it to where like you only have to be subscribed for like a minute or something instead of the 5 minutes. Because because a lot of people just don't subscribe, and that's fine. You know, some people watch all the time and then just don't subscribe. Some people probably still think that you have to pay money to subscribe. You know, I remember my dad forever. He was like, well, I don't want to have to pay for nothing. I'm like, it's free. Just hit the subscribe button. I'm your son. But yeah, no, and it is a process. You do have to create a Google account and all that stuff, which a lot of people probably don't have. So that's why I try to leave it open so that people who haven't subscribed can still get into the live show and comment. Just kind of go through what I can here, guys. Babs56, hello. Liver mush is a southern food. Okay. Yeah, I'd never really heard of it before. I've heard people call that for catfish bait. So, yeah, that's definitely maybe something in southern cooking. I missed something. Keith Williams. Hello. Yes, you will enjoy Dollar General when it comes to your area. Oh, talking to Lily, yeah. Michelle Diaz, hello. Barbara Vance is at Danno. Are you aware that the Tip City, Ohio Meyer Distribution Center was hit by a tornado? Just what we need. Yeah, I'm well aware. Well aware. As a matter of fact, I was gonna actually drive out there, but you know, just really busy. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. It seems like one thing after the next. You know, when it rains, it pours. You know, we're finding that a lot of you know, it's just been so much lately. So many issues. Let's see. Am I getting like a little flutter in the camera here? What's going on? I do have, if there's a little extra noise here, I got my fan in the window because it was getting too hot in here. You can probably hear some of the birds. They love our tree out here. It's probably because Jessica feeds them. They just kind of hang out. I don't know what happened to Red 2. Red 2's gone. He was our cardinal that we had up in there forever. Every morning. All morning. You know, and it's like we got to the point where we just got used to him. You know, it was annoying at first, but, you know, now we don't hear him. We wonder what happened. They had babies and everything. They were all, we got the cardinal feed, and boy, they were loving it. Oh, let's see. So I missed some stuff. Everybody chatting with each other. I do skip the ones where everybody's chatting with each other. Kathy Brown says, plant a garden. You know it. Mike Merriman, hello. Only place I have ever found cream of rice is Hy-Vee. It's pretty good. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish we had Hy-Vee around here. Is Hy-Vee owned by Kroger? That one owned by Kroger? It's owned by somebody. I don't know. There is another one that is actually... there is another one that's owned by Meijer. I don't know who it is. I think it's out on the East Coast. I think Meijer's line kind of stops through Illinois, like Chicago south. And I don't think, for some reason or another, I don't think Meijer goes any further west. Shannon Libby says, okay, everyone, have to go. We have to get the yard mowed. Take care. See you, Shannon. Have a good weekend. See, Corey says, Danno, Reds feed the Cardinals. Feed them a loss. MJ Haas says, your dad was playing a dad joke on you. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Eileen Thomas, hello. Keep the food simple. The companies just want your bucks. Well, yeah, they do. They want you to come back, too. And that's what I try to remind everybody. Let's not think that it is all about the money, but it's like we have to do things to keep the same people coming back and back and back and back. Because if we don't, that's when you lose business. That's when you lose money. Alligator Mouse says, Danno, Target seems to have tons of employees, but the price tags listed never changes. What's up with that? Yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying before, buying those Progresso soups, $1.49 a can, and then people go home and realize that they just paid $2 a can, I'd be pretty upset. I'd be so upset that I may not... Okay, say worst case scenario. Okay, you go and you buy up those cans, and you don't want to go back. You're like, I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm done shopping at Target. Yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to worry about my extra $5, but I'm never going to Target again. That is the problem with what they're doing. It's like, you're not getting on it. I've let a couple managers know there. I've told them a couple different times. Because I have thought this. I have thought about this. And then, you were hearing issues with Target and they're losing businesses with things. It's like, get it together because this is what's going to ultimately happen to you. It's like, sure, you'll honor that deal if they catch it. That's the problem. You're having people that are saying, well, I don't need to go to Target anyway. So they throw their receipt away and just say, forget it. It's not worth the gas to go back to Target to get my $5 back. That's the problem. And I'm surprised that they're not thinking that way. They need to be more on top of it. And apparently, it's not just our Target. A lot of you guys have commented on how Targets all over the country have been doing this and very neglectful of the sticker prices and everything. Honoring all the prices from what I understand. But again, for those who aren't, all it takes is 100 people that shop at your store locally all the time, like us, to not go there no more. Then you're who knows how much you're losing? A fortune. Hey, Madeline. Madeline Hall says, stock is up, but so are the prices in Chicago. Yeah. Oh, I know. We get a lot of comments from Chicago, and just some of the gas prices there are just insane, like right at $6 a gallon. It's coming our way. Let's see. Raven Winter says, should clarify it meant 10% off certain things. I must have missed something. Oh, here we go. Hy-Vee used to have Wellness Wednesdays, just found out not anymore, at least not here in Minnesota. Sherry in the Ozark says, we have plenty of potatoes here. I buy a 15-pound bag of taters for $5.67. Somebody said they got 15-pound bag of potatoes for, I think it was $3.99 earlier. Excuse me. Keith Williams says, I will spend a little more if the customer service is good. Exactly. Yes. And you know, not to go back to Target here, Target's got great customer service, and I think that's what upsets me a little bit about this. Because it's like they're quick on the move on customer service. They are always handling all this stuff. You got to take care of the little things, you know, the little things. But no, I agree. Like, I will go, that's why we have a lot of fans on here that go to Trader Joe's or Aldi or, you know, customer service. Customer service is everything, and you're going to draw in a lot of attention to your store, and people are going to want to come back. You know, customer service is everything. And yeah, I don't mind spending a little bit more going to a place where I know I'm welcomed. David Bird says, I hate these high prices at Kroger. Yeah, and you know, people keep saying that Kroger's is the highest of them all. No, it's not. I mean, I hate the high prices at Kroger too, but look at the sales that they're putting out. You know, and I know it's like, well, these were the prices, you know, a couple months ago or whatever, but the other stores ain't having them. The other stores ain't putting this stuff on sale. Kroger's could get away with not doing any sales. They could not do any digital coupons, and they would be banking. They would be making a fortune. They already are. That's why they're doing this. But they want to be the best. They want to be the best. They want to get your attention. They want you in their store all the time. They don't want you going to Meijer. They don't want you going to Target or Walmart. They want you coming to Kroger. And, you know, I do this every day, and I look at the sales of what Kroger has, and it's like, yeah, some things I'm not going to buy at Kroger this week. But next week, that might be on sale. Next week, they'll have my homemade ice cream on sale for $3.99 instead of $5.99. So I'll just wait. I'll get the cheap stuff, deal with that, find an off-brand that I like. You know, and I feel it's easier to do that at Kroger than anywhere else. You know, Meijer used to be, but they're getting really expensive. Meijer is the one that it's like, it's almost too expensive to shop there anymore. The sales just aren't that great. Even when they do their 10 for 10 deals, I mean, it really just is not. Some of it, I mean, unless you're stocking up on 2 liters of pop, a lot of the sales really ain't worth it. You know, or the $1.99 hamburger. I mean, that was great. That was awesome for a week. You know, we bought a bunch. You know, we probably got like 8 pounds. You know, whatever we were able to get. We've gotten comments that a lot of people were able to get a lot and freeze a bunch. That's great. Now back up to $5.99 a pound or $5.39 or whatever it is. And Kroger's has their 80-20 hamburger on sale this week for the cheapest I've seen it in I don't know how long. $7.41 for 3 pounds. So get to Kroger. Get to Kroger. That's cheaper than that's cheapest I've seen it at Kroger in a long time. It is in the tube, right? So I mean, you might not want to like. I don't know. You know, you could grill hamburgers or whatever. You know, it's just I don't know. Not a big fan of the tube meat. You guys know that, but for that price, I mean, it would probably be fine, like with tacos or, you know, some other stuff that you're cooking it in with a lot of spices, give it some flavor and stuff. Tanette says, Kroger is clean and their sales rule. And that is one thing that I do love about the Kroger marketplace, at least, is that it is very clean. You know, some of the shelves that are getting wiped out and stuff, yeah, while they're empty, you know, clean it up. You know, I think that's a given. But other than that, I mean, that place is pretty squeaky clean. A lot cleaner than Walmart. Sheesh. That is one thing I will say about Target, though. Target's always clean. It's like they sure clean in between those mayonnaises and ketchups and everything. They'll clean in between there. Just change the prices while you're doing it. And it's not like I've said this in videos, like, I don't want people to not get the deals. But like I said, this is going to hurt Target in the future. They need to do the little things because you're going to have a lot of upset customers when they get home and realize they just spent a bunch of money. May never come back. Keeping it positive says, Meijer is my #1 store. I only go to Kroger's for a few sale items, which is usually snacks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we love Meijer. We do. That was our main store that we shopped at forever. Somewhere along the line, Myers Milk, I know it's just random. Myers Milk does not taste good anymore. We used to get Myers Milk all the time. Something does not taste right with it. We got it again. When I went to Meijer the other day, I got a gallon of Myers Milk because I didn't feel like going to Kroger, which Kroger's milk is usually what we get. And or United Dairy Farmers, which is a place around Cincinnati, Ohio. But the Myers milk was terrible. It was like it was the same thing. We were like, maybe it'll be better. It's been a long time since we tried it. No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it tastes different. So we just go with Kroger. Sam's Club is all right. Great Value's all right. Still not too big of a fan of Great Value. We are picky when it comes to milk. I won't lie there. United Dairy Farmers is like a dairy ice cream joint / some of them are gas stations. United Dairy Farmers is all over the Cincinnati area here. The best ice cream. Anytime you see me point out homemade ice cream, the homemade brand ice cream is made by UDF, United Dairy Farmers. And they have like a cheaper United Dairy Farmer brand, but homemade is the best. The best. Let's see. Kathy Brown again. If I missed you guys, I apologize. Like I said, we're keeping up in real time, so I'm just kind of skimming through and reading ones that I can find or that are popping up. Barbara Vance says absolutely. I might have missed something. Kathy Brown, hello. Central Alabama don't have a Meijer or Kroger. Barry's from Alabama. He can help you out in that department. He probably knows all kinds of great grocery stores down there. Babe56 says Publix is expensive in North Carolina. Yes, Publix is expensive everywhere. But as people were saying before, customer service. Publix has got some of the best customer service. And I don't know personally. I've been to a few Publix. And yes, people seem like they're pretty nice and laid back and, outgoing people. Well, that doesn't really go together. They do seem nice. They seem like nice people. But we've gotten a lot of comments of some faithful shoppers at Publix over the last couple years that they love it. And they don't mind spending a little bit extra for that customer service. And that's what you get. You pay a little bit more, but you're getting good service and they're helping you with everything. And they have great Subway sandwiches from what I hear. Sherry in the Ozark says, I have been stocking up on 10-pound sugar, flour, butter to make homemade biscuits and gravy. Heck yeah. Send some my way. Let's see. Alligator Mouse says, Danno, the Kroger ground beef was $88.12, right? In a tube? Which one? The one at Kroger is $80.20. The one at Walmart is $80.20. Sam's Club is $88.12. Yes, you're right. Sometimes it's $90.10. It doesn't really matter though. We've had them both. They taste exactly the same to me. And some people say that Walmart is where they get the same meat for Sam's Club. No, it is not. At least I don't know. Maybe it's a psyche thing. Maybe it is. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything. So I don't know if they got that secret or something. Who knows? But the Members Mark, which is the Sam's Club product of where they're getting it from, I really don't know. But their hamburger tastes way different than Walmart's. Dawn Bonhomme says, please watch the expiration dates too. Yes, everybody watch the expiration dates. We know a lot of things that have been coming off the ships. They've been putting on the shelves. I've heard that a lot of them have been at Walmart. Just always check expiration dates. Always. I've said this in a lot of videos. We check everything all the time. I've done that my whole life. Like nothing's ever changed there. But yeah, always check expiration dates. Dawn Bonhomme, the Aldi. Oh, real quick. Dawn Bonhomme, the Aldi peanut butter is good too. Yes, it is. The peanut delight. Yes. I got a comment the other day, and this is something to pay attention to. So if they are putting a lot of the stuff that were on those shipping containers months and months and months ago, I would look for some discoloration in things. And I'm just saying this because somebody had left a comment, and I'm like, that is one thing I would watch out for, because who cares what the expiration date is? If it was sitting on that ship and it was in like 100-degree temperatures or something, or if it was exposed to the sun for a serious amount of time, not that it would because it was in containers, and I'm sure maybe maybe it's fine, but somebody had mentioned some things about discolorization. And if there is discolorization in products, like, if something looks like a lighter color or something is off, it looks like a darker color, I've personally been looking for stuff like that just recently, because I read that comment. I'm like, yeah, you don't want to get something that's been just changing the look of it. I would be more concerned with that. Things that are on shipping containers, yeah, the expiration dates, because those can be misread too, because a lot of products are best if used by. I am pretty particular when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm like most of you. Even if it says best if used by, I'm not waiting too long after that to where I'm opening it up and eating it, because, yeah, I know people say it can sit there for 2 or 3 more years, but I don't know. I just don't trust that. I don't know. Never have. Milk, right? UDF's milk, United Dairy Farmers milk, will last a week and a half after the expiration date. I'm not saying keep it, okay, but they actually keep it a week after. It is set like that on purpose, because when the expiration date goes from United Dairy Farmers, they're taking it off and using it themselves, and somehow it's a better write-off for them. But it's not actually expired. It continues on for like an extra week and a half. So even though they're using it like the next day, they have that for like a week and a half buffer zone. So it makes it cheaper on them in the long run. Raven Winter says, no Kroger or Meyer in Minnesota either. You sure? I thought Kroger's was in Minnesota. And Meyer. Isn't there Meyer in Minnesota? That's crazy. I thought there was. Tracy Muckenfuss says the containers can reach 400 degrees. I saw this. I saw this somewhere. I've had a canned bean product that had 0 liquid left, and beans stuck on lid about 2 inches discolored. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, if something looks funny, throw it away. It's not worth getting sick over, and that doesn't have to come from a container either. We've gotten beans before where it's been like way too much water in it and barely any beans, and it just did not look right. We've made beans like that before where they didn't taste right. So it's like, if you feel funny about it, pitch it. It's not worth it. you know, or take it back. I mean, that's kind of the sucky thing, though, is that it's like you open it and sure you take it back and they'll give you your money back, or your 70 cents. It's like it's almost worth it at that point to just throw it away. I ask Jessica, anybody. I hate to waste stuff. I do not waste food. I will find a way to use it. But again, it's like I'm not gonna open something, and is it worth driving back to Kroger for 70 cents? That's how I look at it. So, I'll go and I'll pitch it in the woods, or not the can, but the food. Maybe a squirrel get it. I don't know. That'd be terrible. And then the squirrel gets sick. No, I mean I don't know. I've done that before. Not with beans. There was a couple different things. When if bread's going bad, don't throw it away. Give it to the birds. They'll eat it. Let's see. Empty Nester says Aldi is the same on milk. It's no good. Yeah, I don't know. Empty or talking Empty Nester there. Raven Winter says, "Oh wait a minute, sorry, I'm getting a little behind here." Jennifer Leon says, "Hello, watching from Barbados. Barbados. Well, hello to you. Thanks for tuning in." Barbara Vance says, "After Best Buy, it's okay except high acid foods." Oh, after Best Buy date, okay. It's okay except high acid foods like tomatoes and fruit. Barbara Vance says, Iowa people, do you have Ralph's? They are also Kroger. No, we don't have Ralph's, but yeah, I've got a lot of good comments on Ralph's over the last year or so. A lot of the same sales, right? Like they do the buy five or more, save $1 each deal and all that stuff. They don't do the digital coupons though, do they yet? Hodges, you ever had Smith's milk in the yellow jug? No, I can't say I have. Eileen Thomas says that was funny. Folgers in your cup. Best part of waking up. Starbucks in your cup. Oh, it's good. It's good. That Starbucks is strong. Make a spoon stand. My mom, she makes her coffee really strong. She uses Folgers Colombian. And she makes it like the strongest coffee you'll ever have in your life. She fills it up. My brother said to her one time that he drank a cup of coffee when he was 18 years old and he hasn't blinked since. It is really strong. Really good, though. But, I mean, that's why I'm used to strong coffee. I like strong coffee. Victoria Neisel says, does anyone have Jewel? No, we don't. There is one, I think it's about 100 miles north of here. So if ever I get up near Columbus, I'd like to check them out. Let's see. Keith Williams says, I know in other states the stores go by different names like Safeway is Vons in some other states. Yeah, and Kroger's, I feel like Kroger's is buying up property every day. I feel they're buying stores like every, they are like the Disney of the grocery world. They are, and they don't advertise it either. They're not like out there saying, oh, we're Kroger's, Dillon's and this. They're not like putting that out there to let everybody know. They kind of want you to think that, no, this is your special store. This is your Safeway. This is your Ralph's. This is your Dillon's. You know, they want you to think that's your special deals. That's your special store when really it's Kroger. But I get it. I get advertising. I get how they do it. You know, they want it to feel hometown-esque. You know. Summer Lovin says, you drink coffee at night? I sure do. I drink coffee all the time. No. Really, I only drink coffee at night on Fridays because let's see, I've been working all day and I'm trying to stay up so I can do these live shows for you. Oh. Miss Baker says, what kind of coffee did you get from Starbucks? Pike's Place. Pike's Place. That's all I ever get. I get it from Sam's Club. I've had this for a while. I got this one on sale for $31.90-something. But now it's back up to $39.72. So I saved $8. That's why I usually switch back and forth. Like if Sam's Club has Dunkin' on sale, then I'll get that one. If they have Starbucks, I'll get that one. I'm always stocking up on coffee, on different coffee. Like I said, whenever I find a sale, that's what I do. You know, it's like if this one's on sale, even if I don't need it, I'm buying it because I'll drink it eventually. Pamela Smith says, Starbucks is too strong for me. I like a full flavor, but theirs is too much. Also costs too much. It is pricey. It is pricey. I will say that it's not as pricey if you do it the way if you get it at Sam's Club, but it's a lot stronger at Starbucks shop than the pods that I drink. It's still strong enough for me, but yeah, it's not like the I can't shut my eyes coffee that you get at Starbucks. Dennis Schreiber says, I've never tasted coffee. It stinks. Well, to each his own. Deborah Litwalk says, JD trial? Johnny Depp trial? Oh, did I miss something? Oh, Deborah says, Danno, did you watch any of the trial? No. I mean, yeah, I've watched some of the clips that people put on YouTube. Jessica watched a lot of it. Where is Jess? Jess, where are you? She fell asleep or something. Barry Cooper says, hey, Danno, do you like the Buc-ee's coffee? Yes, I do, Barry. Yes, I do. Actually, it's really good. It's not, so I would kind of compare that to Folger's original roast. It's not like, it's not strong. It's got a great flavor. It's really good flavor. Empty Nester, thank you very much for the super chat there. Really appreciate it. Victoria Neisel, we go to Moline, Illinois to Jewel. They have some really good sales. I think I don't know if Cheryl's still on here. Cheryl, do you go to Jewel, don't you? Chris says Jewel is more expensive. It is a little more expensive, but isn't it about the customer service there too? I've heard they've got outstanding customer service. Cheap Laugh Kenny says, I couldn't sleep if I drank coffee in the evening like that. More power to you, Dana. Well, usually on Friday nights, I got done a little early today. I mean, I'm not completely done. I still have some, all the editing is done for tomorrow's video, but I still got to put in the description and all that stuff. But it's looking like I might actually have an early Friday night to where me and Jess might be able to watch a movie or something. Let me see. Try not to miss too much. Thanks again for the super chat, Empty Nester. Really appreciate that. Amy Williams says, I live in Cary, right beside Raleigh, North Carolina. Let me see. Summer Lovin says, pizza's my go-to. It's expensive, but I still buy it. Summer Lovin, if you have a Kroger's near you, they have digital coupons all over Pete's Coffee this week, which I don't go over in tomorrow's video. I did go over it in Wednesday's video. But yeah, Pete's has had some really good sales at Kroger. Eileen says, gab, love it. I like to talk. David Cheatham says, Kroger equals Harris Teeter, where I live in North Carolina. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they own a lot. Keith Williams says, keep up the good hard work, Dano. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You know it. Pamela Smith says, Pike's Place is good. I'll admit that. Yes. I love it. Barbara says, I drink tea most of the time, but my husband does the Sumatra or Pike's Place from Sam's Club. It's the only thing he drinks. Pamela says, gotcha, Dano. I'll give the pods a try. Yeah, they're a little... I mean, it's still strong. I'm not going to lie, but it's not like straight out of the store strong, I think it's probably because I'm adding my creamer. I use the original Nestle coffee creamer. Dave Furman says, What about the Joffrey's Disney World 50th anniversary blend? That was delicious. And Barry, thank you so much for that. That was great. I am still drinking on some of the Joffrey's coffee. Absolutely fantastic. It is my favorite coffee. Um, it's very Starbucks like. It's a different flavor. It's a different flavor, but it is strong. I do like it. Let me see here. Chris Doubleton says customer service at Jewel depends on the store. In Bartlett, it is crappy. In Streamwood, it is good. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's with anywhere. Like we have one Kroger's that I go to is not great, and then we have one that is awesome. I gotta say though, the one that is kind of always in disarray as far as where things are and everything, that one has best customer service than the marketplace. I will say Kroger Marketplace. I don't know. I feel like they have picked and pulled people from stores of all the other Krogers that didn't want them. Like I hate to be so harsh like that, but it's like I've tried to ask for. I mean, there's one or two at the marketplace where they're pretty helpful, I guess. But for the most part, I don't know. I seem to get some of the they just seem like they don't want to help you. They're in their own little world, and it's like I don't know. I've kind of not had major issues, but I mean even some of the management there is kind of like you need to kind of help some of these people. Like I hear things as I walk by and like I heard a manager, it's been a few weeks, but she was like yelling at this lady like some senior citizen. And I'm like, even if she's upset about something, you're the manager here at Kroger, and you're yelling at this little lady here. Like, I wanted to say something, but no, I don't know. Like, and that's just one time. What is this? Dave Furman put up some link for Joffrey's. Well, good for them. It's good coffee. Let's see. T-Lad, thank you so much for the Kroger videos. Wait a minute. You show what I don't know, what is on sale, so thank you very much. Thank you, T-Lad. I appreciate that. No problem. Barbara Vance says Kroger owns 13 different chains. Wow, I didn't know it was that much. I mean, I knew it was up there. I knew it was over. I knew it was right about 10. Brandon Looney Tunes fan. I have a cartoon premiere tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Well, cool, buddy. I like Looney Tunes. Have you ever watched any of our videos on this channel? I'm just curious. That's the first time I've ever seen you. Let's see. Barbara Vance. Sorry, 19. I just looked. Oh, 19? Whoa. That's crazy. Deborah Libwalk. Thank you, Danno and Jess. You help me so much, even if I'm only getting Walmart pickups. Well, thank you. You're very welcome. I just think it's funny when people get on shows and stuff like that just to promote theirs. David Cheam said, we went to Target tonight and I see what you were saying in the videos about the shelf tags. Many things have no price or it is wrong. I guess the price changing faster than they can change it. I would agree with that, but it's been months. Like, they've had months to change Kraft Mayo from $3.19 to $3.79. They've had months to change Progresso soup from $1.49, which is like a miracle deal these days, to $1.98, which is still cheaper than Kroger. Kroger's is $2.99 now for a can of Progresso soup. So Target would still, be bringing in the bank for selling it for that cheap. Eileen says, I need a new coffee. I love trying new coffees. Valerie Carlson, what store are you going to tomorrow, Danno and Jess? I'm not sure. Whichever way the feathers fly. I really don't know. We may go somewhere out of town. We may do something new. Try something different. I don't know, though. We'll have to see. It depends on how busy we are with everything. Eddie Day says, better late than never. Howdy, Danno, Jessica, and everyone. I was outside listening to the birds. That sounds really awesome. I'm inside here listening to all the birds. Oh, we love our birds. I do miss Red. Red, too, has flown away. He has found a new nest in some other tree. Victoria Neisel says, Jewel has senior discounts on Tuesdays, Thursdays, 10% off total price, good customer service at Moline, Illinois store. Okay. They have really good sales on meat too. That's awesome. Been a lot of good sales on meat lately. I gotta say, most stores we've gone to, even Walmart, had a rollback on some steaks. How about that? We haven't seen the rollback smiley face guy in forever. It was, what was it? Down from $12.47 to $10.47 a pound. Which, yeah, it ain't much really to brag about. But, I mean, to see Walmart have any kind of sale is incredible. Because usually it is what it is at Walmart. They usually don't have anything on sale. We did see some reduced stickers at Walmart too. I feel like Walmart's always been that place. Maybe they got, I don't know, maybe they had to start doing that or something, because we would see things like getting ready to expire and it would be gone. I don't know if people would buy them. I kind of had the feeling they were just throwing them in the trash, or I don't know, maybe they were donating, hopefully donating them somewhere. But now we're starting to see the stickers again, the reduced price stickers, kind of like what we see at Meijer. And that's interesting. So, next time we go to Walmart, we're going to have to keep up on that stuff, so we get deals. Try and find some of the deals. Maybe they're going to try and bring back some of the roll. They're going to have to. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kroger's has so many things going on right now. And I have a feeling they're going to keep up with it. A lot of the stuff, like, some of the stuff's going to look ridiculous for a week or two. Like, once Heinz ketchup, like, it's on sale for $3.99. Like, that's crazy when the regular price was $3.79 2 weeks ago. And then it's going to be $4.28 or something ridiculous. $4.28 at Walmart. I don't know. Heinz ketchup's doing that on purpose because they know that nobody wants any other ketchup. So what people should do is not buy Heinz ketchup for a long time. Just say, you know what? No, you're going to do that. We were all faithful to you. We were buying your ketchup, and now you're trying to price gouge. So I'm going to buy the $1 ketchup at Kroger. I may not like it, but it's $1, and I'll get through. Actually, I don't think Jessica would have that. She is a Heinz ketchup all the way. But whatever. That's what it takes, though, guys. It's like when these prices go up on certain things, like, look at the Keystone meats. We're always getting comments on the Keystone meats, right? That stuff was really cheap a year ago. I mean, it was crazy cheap. And then people started wiping them out. It's like now it takes 30 to 45 days to even get an order from them. And it's like, wow, like, this place really wasn't that popular a couple years ago. I mean, and they were popular, but it was really cheap. It was like dirt cheap. And now they're just charging so much for it, like $11 for that can of beef. Like, come on. Like, it's good, and I know it has a very long shelf life. That's what most people like. Like, one that's coming out today won't expire until 2027. I mean, that's a long shelf life for meats, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But, people are buying it up, they're spending a fortune on it, and that is why the prices are going through the roof. That's part of the reason why the gas prices are, because people don't care, and they're just driving all over the place, not caring. Like I said, I don't judge nobody. Like, you want to go, you buy whatever you want. This is America, land of the free, if you pay for it. Sorry, I'm getting a little slap happy. But that's true, right? Land of the free if you pay for it. Kind of how it's always been. Well, let's see here. Just got some message here. Oh, no, guys, one thing I do want to say, we've been having a lot of people email us lately. One thing, and we don't mind the emails, but please keep it to a minimal. We get emails from a lot of different places and stuff, and it's like, it's hard to respond to so many different emails. Contact us on the channel, because really our email is set up for like things like that I discuss with stores that we're going to, stuff like that. I don't mind, but just kind of keep it to a minimal. Like, I don't want to conversate through through email, because I'll send an email and then people just keep blowing it up, and it's like, I just can't get through it all. Sometimes I just won't respond. Sorry if I don't respond, but I mean, it's like, we're busy all the time here on the channel, and it's hard to really get to all that. And I'm not saying don't email us. You know, a lot of you guys email us, you know, from other stores. I love seeing that stuff. Don't stop doing that. But what I'm saying is, if I don't respond, it's not that I'm not looking at it. It's not that I'm not checking it out. It's just, it's hard for me to do all this at the same time. I do this job all day, from the time I get up to the time pretty much I go to bed, with maybe an hour or two for me and Jessica to have dinner and maybe watch a little TV. But I mean, that's about it. I mean, it's hard to really do anything else. There will be a day when Danno takes a full day off with no video, maybe just something happy, you know. That's why I like when we go on a vacation, or if we go out of town or something. Those are fun to do, because it's like we're kind of just vlogging our day, and just like Kings Island or the zoo. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to the zoo tomorrow and show off a bunch of the new zoo animals. I hear one of the cheetahs just had a baby, and Bibby, who is Fiona's mom, she's pregnant again, so we're going to have another happy hippo at the zoo here. And for those of you who are just joining our channel here, you know, we do a lot of fun things like this, kind of scattered throughout the year, where we'll do, you know, different videos, recreation videos. I need to get back to the museum. There's a lot of things going at the museum. If any of you guys missed that, I did cover a lot of the Natural History Museum down here in Cincinnati, where I was invited to do the Maya exhibition, which was kind of boring, but it's cool. I covered a lot of the neat stuff that they had. It wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I thought they would have had more, like, I don't know, some of the stuff kind of seemed like it was made like last year, like not actually from 5,000 years ago, but not true. It was. It's just polished up nice, I guess. I don't know, but we've done a lot of things. Done a lot of things there, and I just gotta get out of the store and do a video. Maybe take you guys on a tour through something like what we did when we first started the channel, you know. But it's good doing videos like that to kind of just get out and breathe. I love the zoo. The zoo's awesome. If you've never been to the Cincinnati Zoo, what are you guys waiting for? It's the #1 zoo in the country, according to USA Today anyway, and according to me. It's awesome. It's like every animal on the planet at the Cincinnati Zoo. And you might get a chance to meet me. Because these kind of places, we tend to meet a lot of our fans. We were at Kings Island last week. I mean, we must have met 50 to 60 people. 50 to 60 of you guys at Kings Island who watched the channel that were up there last weekend. A lot of people were up there to see the Phantom Theater show. The Broadway, whatever they want to call it. That was kind of crazy. I didn't mean to badmouth it as much as I did. I didn't really, it wasn't that I was badmouthing, it's just I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting something a little darker, you know? Because that's what it was. The ride was dark. You know, it's about ghosts and goblins and stuff. And it's like, they're doing this happy Broadway show, you know, and I mean, it was cool. I just wish I would have known that's what it was going to be. So I would have been like waiting for something, you know, that would take me back to my childhood. Anyway. Patricia Rubrick says, the tube would make it easier to slice burgers. This is what happens when I jump back in the middle of conversations. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Don Clevenger, your Meijer is usually cheaper than Meijer in Greenville, Michigan on main sale items by a few cents. I mean, if it's only a few cents, that's one thing. If it's once we get up to $1, that's when there's a bit of a concern, because a lot of this stuff. See, because Aldi used to pride themselves on being the same prices around the entire country. Like even out in California, they would claim that their prices were the same as they were anywhere else in the country. Well, that has obviously changed over the years, but that was one of the things that I think made Aldi famous in this country, was that their prices were going to be the same all over the country. Now, that was some years ago, but I was reading a little story about that, and I don't know when that changed, because obviously they're paying $5 for a gallon of milk out in California while we're still paying $2 something here. Actually, it's $1.89 still at our Aldi. I don't know how they're keeping it that cheap. Let's see. Patricia says, that $1.99 ground beef from Myers was delicious. I wish we could have gotten more. Me too. Kim B says, my husband and I used to live in Delaware, Ohio, and we went down to Cincinnati and crossed over the border and went into the aquarium that's down there near Cincinnati. The Newport Aquarium, yes. It is awesome. #1 aquarium in the world, or in the country. I don't know about that. I really like the one in Gatlinburg. But, I mean, it's a good one. But, I mean, I don't know. They say it's #1. Let's see. Barbara Vance says, my sister-in-law used to work at the Cincinnati Zoo. We haven't been in ages. It's awesome. I love it. It's real nice. Going to be a really nice day tomorrow, so we may actually go to the zoo or something. It's going to be like 79 degrees, very little humidity, sunny. It's been raining here like crazy. Angela G says, thumbs up, please. Yes, thank you very much, Angela. You are awesome. Annie Day says, Keystone is in prepper videos, so all the nervous folks are grabbing it. Much cheaper to buy lower price stuff. Put it up yourself and enjoy the money left in your pocket. Well, it's kind of why I was asking, like, some of the other meats that the great value and stuff, and I got kind of mixed reviews on that. I kind of figured that I would, and I figured they would be a little more watered down, doesn't have as much of a taste, because you got to have good taste. Keystone's popular because of its shelf life, but it's got to be mostly popular because it tastes good. It's like, if it don't taste good, then who cares how long it lasts? And all these things are a factor in why the prices are going up on it. But it used to be really cheap. I mean, it was cheap stuff. It's funny seeing that get up to $10 a can when a few years ago it was like $3 a can. $2.99. I remember it was for the big cans. For the big cans, it was like $2.99 for the chicken and the pork, and then it was like a little more, like $3.49 for the big meat can, and then it wasn't until the last year that it blew up in price. Dawn Bonhomme says, have a nice weekend, stay safe. Thank you, Dawn, you too. Dawn Clevenger says, where is the Meijer located? Used shop. Our asparagus never went below $1.87. Yeah, ours was $1.37 a while ago, a couple weeks ago, and then went up to $1.87. Yeah, it just all depends. That Myers was on the west side of Cincinnati. Let's see, everybody chatting with each other. Running shoes, hello. Just wondering if the store employees ever get mad at you filming their food and prices. I'm glad you do it. No, not at all. Actually, a lot of them, I've never had anybody get mad or anything. I had one lady come up and get in my ear one time, like, can I help you? I said, no, I'm fine. She took off. One time, I was like, wow, like, that was kind of rude, but no. I am filming myself, videoing myself shopping. there's nothing anybody can say about that. Everybody loves what I do, so everybody knows me, which is partly why I frequent the stores that I do. Everybody knows what I'm doing, and they love that I'm there. I'm not only bringing the stores a lot of attention, but I'm bringing a lot of attention to the things that are going on, which will hopefully in the future help drive these prices back down. I don't know. I'm a firm believer in every little bit helps. And if we can stay as much on top of it as possible, move around enough to where we are always shopping for the deals and leaving the high prices on the shelves, eventually we're going to see these things start dropping in price. You can't. Remember I said that. I think it's going to happen. I don't like to speculate either. We get people on the channel and they're like, well, this is only the beginning. How do you know? I mean, it could be. Really, in my opinion, the beginning was a couple years ago. But, maybe we've hit the climax. Maybe we start coming down a little. I'm one that holds out hope for everything, and I'm very optimistic. I think things are going to get better. I do. I really do. I have faith they will. And I don't think it's going to take forever to get there. We are seeing things not dramatically drop, but we are seeing some things getting a little cheaper here and there. And it's just like when the prices started to skyrocket, we're going to have to see things. It's going to be a slow walk downhill. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to take a little while. The major thing that we need to happen is gas prices. Gas prices, obviously. One thing I will say, though, is even though we are paying more for gas, diesel prices have kind of stopped at $5.99, knock on wood. But I've noticed all around here, I haven't seen any diesel price over $6. Okay, so whatever's going on, they're keeping diesel cheap enough to where things aren't blowing up. Okay, now that could change, but I mean, at least for the time being. But I have faith things are going to get better here at some point. They have to. I mean, it's been kind of gloomy here for a couple years, and it's up to us to kind of pull ourselves out of it. There are things we're going to have to do. There are things we're going to change, as far as eating habits, maybe. Remember 6 months ago when the stores were empty and we were all coming up with new recipes and trying to, that was so awesome. We had so many people on the channel that were coming up with cheap recipes, things that we were finding in the stores, ways to get by on like $10. It was amazing what some people were coming up with. And it was like motivation for me to keep doing what I was doing. Like, okay, we have these people in Missouri that don't have this stuff. We have people over here that don't have this. We need to let them know that we do have it here, so you can feasibly drive an hour and get it here. They didn't have any spaghetti in Columbus. Right? Or Dayton, Ohio. We were getting people down here so they could load up on spaghetti. I mean, it's little things like that were keeping us going during a time where it was looking really bad in the stores. We didn't care what the prices were. We just needed food in the stores. So as long as we're keeping the stores full, we'll figure out how to work around the prices and how to work around the sales and the deals. Philip Evans says, only Reese Cups taste like Reese Cups. I like the Reese eggs. Deborah Lidwalk says, yes, we love you, Danno. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Philip Evans says, and only monkeys taste like Reese's monkeys, yeah. Salem Yeager says, we were just at Sam's Club at Centerville today, and gas was $4.89 a gallon, which is a heck of a break. We were paying $5.09. Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to probably fill up at Sam's tomorrow. I'm hoping it's right about the same price. Deborah Litwalk says, exactly, Danno, we need to tell them that we are fed up. And the thing is by doing that, by telling them we are fed up, is action. I can say anything. It's how are we going to respond, okay? So we don't buy the stuff that is costing a fortune. We spend less money on gas. I'm not saying, people got to get to work. People got to do what they got to do. People have huge families. But for people that can cut a little bit out, a little bit out of what you're spending, you're making it less and less of what they're getting, forcing them to bring it down some. Because talking about it really isn't going to do nothing. We have to take action. I don't mean in like a negative way or anything either. I mean in a positive way. By creating new ways and change. Change is always good anyway. Through this channel, we've learned more recipes and more ways to save money than ever before. Ever. Like, I mean, we get comments all the time on how people are saving money and everything. We're learning right with you. We're doing it too. We're learning as we go here. And we run out of stuff. We go for the cheap stuff. Not all the time, but we're not out there blowing our money on things that don't need to be blown on. You know what I'm saying? Like, save your money on things that you want to do, things that that you have to do, or whatever. And if food is your thing, splurge. I'm not saying don't buy what you want to buy, but I'm saying things that we know that they're blowing up. I will not be buying Heinz ketchup for $4.68. I will never pay that price. I'll tell you that right now. It can sit on the shelf. We will find a deal on it, because when you find a deal on it, they're losing out on it. If we buy it at Sam's Club, Heinz ketchup is losing out on getting that more of a sale from Kroger. So, Jessica loves Heinz ketchup. So we will be getting it, but I'm not paying that price. I refuse it. I don't care if it's the only ketchup left. That goes with everything. I'm not going to pay $6.49 for a thing of my favorite ice cream. I'll pay $3.99 for it when you guys are basically just throwing it out, right? Because then I know you're not making all this extra money on this stuff. And that's, if everybody did it like that and everybody thought about that, then the prices would go down faster than you could think. Same with gas. If everybody took 3 or 4 days off, if everybody in the world didn't drive for 3 days, gas would be back down to $2 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works. When they know they're not getting money, they have to force prices down. And at that point, we keep it up, we keep it level. They wouldn't be able to raise them up so high, because people would do the same thing. They'd be like, okay, well, we're taking off a couple days. We're not driving today. Let's see. Rusty says $600 for a PS5. Good Lord. They're cheaper than that, aren't they? PS5, that's been out a while. Let's see. Life with Mountain Folk. Hey, Fred. How are you, buddy? Doing some yard work? That's some good, honest work right there. Deborah Litwalk says, people like you that are pointing out how they are gouging us may eventually make a change. Thank you. I hope the right people see this. I do. And I hope that by hearing it, not just from me, but from hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of other people, it'll start to connect, and this is, and I don't know if I'm right in a lot of this stuff. All I know is what has happened in the past, right? What has worked in the past to drive prices down. Catherine Flanagan. Hey, just made it. Awesome. Yeah. I think we're going to... Okay, we'll stay on a few more minutes here. We've been on an hour and a half. So I am definitely rounding third base here. Heading for home. Cheap Laugh Kennedy says, I remember the original Twinkies as a kid. They tasted so much better. Yeah, they changed them. They don't last for life anymore either. They actually have a best if used by date. I love that. I mean, everybody knows that's what it is. I've seen some people argue on the channel like, it's not expiration date, it's best if used by. I mean, it's whatever you want to call it. I mean, some people, that's the store saying, no, you can still eat it. But, is it still good? Who knows? Open the can and find out. Might be a surprise. No, they are good. I've read a lot of the stuff. If ever I question it, if ever I think before I ever comment on something, I look it up. Right? I look it up. Like, is this good for another 2 years after the Best Buy date? And sure enough, usually it is. So, let's see. Summer Lovin', Smart Shopper Danno. Think of incorporating that into a T-shirt. Shopping with Danno, super shopping with Danno. I don't know. I'm gonna have an adventures with Danno, but I want to incorporate some kind of shopping, super saver Danno. I don't know something. We've kind of been doodling out some stuff, trying to figure out to get some merch on here. We've been getting a lot of people. A lot of people have been sending emails. Some people think that I have merch and I just don't have a link for it. I do not have it set up yet. We're just so busy. So busy. I need to. I probably should take a day off and to work on that. Let's see. Patricia says Giant Eagle bought our Kroger, then closed it. I heard about that. I think Kroger did that to a couple of them. Michelle Diaz says, I'm assuming since I'm a border town with Canada, that it will be during the week here in Port Huron. I must have missed something. Cindy Luhu, hello. How are you? Excuse me. Catherine says, yes, let's stop 3 days. 3 days, I'm telling you, 3 days would be all it would take. Actually, not even 3 days, but 3 days, we would be seeing those gas prices drop by $2 a day. And the thing is that when they start, if they try to boom it up again after that third day, fill up your tanks and go back home. Or go to work and, I don't know. We could figure that out, though. There's a way we could figure that out. People were doing this in 2008 when gas prices were going up over $4 a gallon. Like, people weren't driving. What happened? Gas went back down to $2 a gallon for the next 4 years, 5 years. You know? I mean, the reason why they're doing it, the reason why they are, is because they're seeing the prices at Kroger and Diesel and all this other stuff too. And they're like, man, we're just going to keep charging. Why not? People are paying for it. We're getting rich. I hate to look at it like that. I do. I hate to think that there are people out there like that, but there are. And the only way to take it to them is to not drive. I hate to say that because, I mean, obviously people need to go to work and stuff, but I'll tell you what, I bet bicycles are going through the roof right now. I would love to own a bicycle company in New York right now because they're probably making a fortune. Open up a Montgomery cyclery up in New York, or maybe not New York because too much public transportation, but like maybe, some of the outskirts, some other cities. I'm sure probably downtown Cincinnati probably selling really good. I don't know. Maybe I should check out some bicycle shops, see how well their sales are. Tanette says shopping adventures with Danno. That sounds good. Straight and to the point. I might actually do that, Tanette. That sounds good. Carol Main says, Danno and Jessica, thank you so much for sharing your vlogs. And you are such darlings. Thank you, Carol. Thank you very much. Captain Joe 61 says, grocery adventures with Danno. I don't know. I need to start jotting some of these down. That's good, too. James Ferris says, hello from Orlando, Florida. Our home away from home. We love Orlando. Salem Yeager says, saving with Danno, adventure is out there. I thought about something like that, like on the back. Like have adventurers out there on the back and then on the front. Something like that. Saving with Danno. And I like something subtle like that because it's something that has more than one meaning. It's kind of why I went with Adventures with Danno when I started the channel, because I was like, I didn't know which way I was going to go with things. All we knew is that we wanted to video everything that we did. So it was like, by doing that, it was like, well, every day's going to be an adventure, so we'll just call it Adventures. Like and you guys know, Jessica wasn't as involved in the beginning. Or I would have named the channel probably Adventures with Dan and Jess. And maybe someday we'll change it. I don't know. Or we'll do another channel of other things. We'll see what happens. Valerie Carlson says, I liked the meatloaf recipe Jess shared. Will she share more recipes? Yes, we are. Well, I don't want to say, but yeah, there are a couple things we're going to add into other videos as we go along here. But yes, that meatloaf is one of my favorites. That is delicious. A lot of people made that meatloaf, and they loved it. I'm telling you, that barbecue sauce, the Kraft, the brown sugar barbecue, and the Ritz crackers instead of breadcrumbs. That's where it's at. That nails it. And the spice, for flavor, the spices and everything, but the consistency of it is so awesome when you have the Ritz crackers and that barbecue sauce. Really, boy, and once it gets cooking, it just smells your whole home up awesomely. Rusty says, yeah, bikes are way expensive, used and new. I meant like bicycles, like riding bicycles, but yeah, they're getting up there too. Becky Stone says, scope the shelves with Danno. Oh, that'd be funny. Philip Evans says, booking with Danno. Well, that could either make me sound like a travel agent or a cop. Hawaii 5-0. Alley's Alley deals with Danno. I like that. Got a nice ring to it. Carol says, learn more from Jessica and Danno. Ramona Lazowski says, you and Jessica rock everything you do for us, the consumer. Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome. March Hare says, book 'em, Danno, like Dragnet. I watched some of the actual Dragnet movie. With Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks. Boy, that's hilarious. I like the old show, but that movie is hysterical. Furman Family Adventures, Dave says, hey Danno, the Zeus train caught fire today. How did that happen? Huh. Life with Mountain Folk says, March Hare. At March Hare? Oh, laughing at... Oh, okay, I see. Sorry. Ooh, I'm tired. Patricia says, the Kroger in McConnelsville is the friendliest store ever. That's awesome. And, yeah, like the one that we usually shop at, awesome people. Awesome. They're ones that didn't leave to go to the marketplace. There are some nice people at the marketplace. I almost feel like it's not them there, that they're getting hounded by management constantly. Like it's one of those stores where they're constantly like the horse getting whipped, like I feel like they're overworked, and they very well could be. There's always a lot of employees in there, but it's a really big store. So, but I mean, it's like they all look like they're drained. So it's like, I don't think that maybe it's not them. Maybe it's just they're overworked, they're tired, or maybe they don't have the best man. Like we were saying about the management. Like, I mean, talked to some couple managers there. I won't name any names, but I know them. I know one of them personally, and he's a nice guy. But I know him, right? So I don't, he could be different when he's working. And there's a couple other ones that I know are not very nice. I'll just say that. Let's see. Shelly Ackner, hello. Hey guys, missed the last few shows. What I missed, thanks for the card, Dan and Jess. Much appreciated, but not necessary. It was just super chat done the old-fashioned way. Now, we really appreciate that, Shelly. Yeah, you gotta send you a thank you card. Jeez. No, we really appreciate that, too. And the spice, the Danno spice, I mean, that is great. That is awesome. We gotta use that on something. I still haven't opened it. I'm like, I want to, when I get something cool like that, because obviously, we collect souvenirs and stuff. But, I mean, something cool like that, it's like, I don't even want to I mean, obviously, I'll keep the bottle of it even after we're done with the spice. But I mean, that's just so awesome. I haven't even opened it. We did use some of the salt, and that's really good. Let's see. Becky Stone scoped the shells with Danno. That would be funny. Roby. Hey, Roby. Everyone hit the like button. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yes. Give us a thumbs up if you're having a good time. Thumbs down if you're not. But, yeah, give it a thumbs up. Life with Mountain Folk says, how are you enjoying the HRV? Oh, I love it. I love how much gas I'm saving in it. And not, hearing knocking in different places all the time. Cheap Laugh Kennedy says, you beat me to it, Philip. What did I miss here? I think it was Hawaii 5-0, but I never watched it. Yes. Yeah, it was Hawaii 5-0. Book 'em, Danno. Troy Smith, hello to you. Sharon the Osa Arcs says, later, y'all. Have a good night, Sherry. Barbara Vance talking to Dave. Eileen says, I just drink water and coffee. That's all you need in life. Wendy Candron says, hope you and Jess have a great weekend. Look forward to your daily videos. Appreciate you, Danno. Thank you very much, Wendy. Really appreciate that. Guys, we're going to start wrapping up here in just a minute. Got some things we got to do. Man, almost been on 2 hours. Don't even feel like it. It's crazy. Appreciate everybody joining in tonight, too. We had a huge crowd. Big thumbs up to you, Sherry. Shelly, sorry. Let's see. Carol says, Jessica and Danno, the Spice family. Yeah, the Spice War continues here in Cincinnati. Oh, it really does. There have been a lot more coming into Meyer, though. That was good to see. I didn't show it in the video the other day, but they are getting a lot more spice in. Roby Love says, Danno, I am female. Oh, sorry, Roby. Did I say sir? Well, that's good to know. Amy Williams says, found it, will delete my comment. What happened? Oh, that's okay. Let me see. Something happened. MJ Haas says, see you later. See ya. Have a good one, MJ. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this new tablet thing out. Some reason it kind of does the same thing like that it was doing on the computer. Like I barely touch this, but I can control it, I think, better on this than I was on the computer. Because I can just use my finger and slowly go down. If I tap the mouse on this thing, it would go all the way down, as I've said. I don't know. Trying to figure it out. New to this stuff. Danno jumps into the 21st century. Furman Family Adventure says, we are in Loveland, and I go to Target in Blue Ash a lot. My daughter works at Kenwood Town Center. And I knew that. You guys going to Kings Island tomorrow, Dave? Barry Cooper threw up our P.O. box. Thank you, buddy. Kayla Starrett says, hey, Danno. Hello, Kayla. How are you? Kathleen Kusher says, 2 great hours of knowledge. Thank you. You're very welcome, Kathleen. I don't know how helpful it was, but you know what? We've had fun. It's been a great live show tonight. And as I get more used to this, I know I've missed probably hundreds of comments, and I apologize for that. But still trying to get used to this thing. Tanette says, have fun tomorrow, Danno and Jess. Good night, everybody. Good night, Tanette. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Okay. Thank you for taking care of that there, Barry. Salem Yeager, can't wait for more videos of Jess and you traveling. I love those. I do too. I do. Jess needs to get more involved. No, she is. She is more probably than she wants to be. No. She loves it. She does. But yeah, it's like Friday nights really, she works. It's like she's tired, and she's probably in there sleeping on the couch watching Harry Potter. Because I'm sure it's on some channel. And if it's not, we've got the Blu-rays and all that. Deborah Lidwalk says, everyone please hit the like button if you appreciate the content. Thanks. If not, why are you... Thank you, Deborah. Thank you very much. Oh, what the heck happened? Let's skip out there for a second. Thank you, Deborah. Madeline Claire Powell. Ooh, a new tablet. Yes. A big one. I'm finally starting to figure it out, I think. A little bit. There we go. There we go. Unplug it there. I kept it plugged in because I wasn't sure, because it says it has 8 hours of battery time. So, but until you get used to something, I didn't want it to cut out in the middle of the show here. Gary the Cable Guy says, I'm just here listening tonight. Awesome, buddy. Glad you're here. Cheryl Busman is on the phone, giving us a clap. Thank you, Cheryl. Dave Furman says, talking to Barbara might depend on weather. Sunday, most likely. One Guild Free, late but here. Buddy, we're about to take off. I appreciate you joining. But yeah, that's we're about ready to wrap up here. We've been about 2 hours now. It's crazy. Furman Family Adventure says, might go to Costco tomorrow. That's cool, buddy. I'll hit you up. Maybe I'll join you. Life with Mountain Folk says, Spice Wars wasn't that Dune. You got it. Sure is. Oh, there's been a couple people on the channel who've gotten that. Barry being one of them. I love Dune. I can't wait for the sequel to come out. I thought that was great, the remake. Randy says, thanks for your videos. It helps me create my shopping list and also saves me from running around wasting fuel. I appreciate it. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Madeline says, spiffy. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely better than the laptop that kept crashing on me. And you know what's funny? The only time it ever crashes is when I'm doing the live show. I could sit here all day, do my videos, edit the videos, everything else, no problems, nothing. And as soon as I get on the live show, it just crashes. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's got something to do with, I don't know, maybe the software that I have set up with the YouTube. I'm not really sure. Ryan Knox says, howdy, Danno. Howdy to you. Nancy B says, have a great, safe weekend. It's been great chatting with you all. Always look forward to the Friday night stream. Thank you, Nancy. Have a great night. Barbara says, Spice was a Dune thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see. Deborah Lidwalk says, only 57 likes and 145 here. No, I got 180 likes on here from what I see. 181 now. You guys are awesome. Yeah, it probably only shows, it shows me real time and everything. No, I really appreciate that, guys. That's really awesome. Valerie Carlson says, good night, everybody. Philip Evans says, didn't Han Solo smuggle spice? He smuggled everything. I'm sure, what was it? He smuggled all kinds of stuff. I'm sure Dave Furman would know. He's a huge Star Wars fan. Cheap Life Kennedy says, see you, Danno. Good night, everyone. Have a really good weekend. You too, bud. Carol Lynn says, 141 watching with 178 likes. Thank you. Carol Main says, Jessica and Danno, superheroes of the shelf life. Boy, that would be a cool on a t-shirt. Life with Paulie, yes. Yeah, likes went up. Guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. Sorry if you just came to the show tonight, and yeah, we have to get off. We've been on 2 hours. I am exhausted. Gonna go watch some TV, kind of relax. Hopefully do something awesome tomorrow for you guys. We do have a video at Kroger Marketplace coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30 as usual, with a lot of great sales. A lot of good sales on meat that we weren't able to see on Wednesday, and a lot of empty shelves in the freezer section. So I don't know. It kind of sucks seeing Kroger Marketplace be very low, but we are seeing a lot of low stuff. I wasn't going to really talk about it on the live show tonight, but you guys are going to see it in the video anyway. So it's just that's part of the reason why we've been doing what we're doing at Kroger Marketplace, because it's like they have a lot more, and I hate to show everything where it's all missing and everything, but it is what it is. I mean, we have to, so that we know that this may be coming to you somewhere. And people comment and say, "Oh, the shelves are fine here. They're fine in Indiana. They're fine." And then a month later, we hear they're not. So it's a good way to get it out there quick, so that that if you want these products, you may want to buy up a few extras so that you have them. Guys, I gotta crash. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for the wonderful live show tonight. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there and here in your living room.